Today, Pro Bowling superstars return to CBS Sports Network, including reigning Player of the Year E.J. Tackett, as well as major champions Bill O'Neill and Marshall Kent. The 2024 PBA Tour Finals start right now. Time to start the 2024 PBA Tour Finals from a sold-out Steel City Bowl and Brews in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The top 8 PBA bowlers in point totals over the last 2 seasons have earned a spot in this event. We have 2 groups of 4 superstar bowlers each. In Group 1, reigning Player of the Year E.J. Tackett, along with PBA stars Marshall Kent, Bill O'Neill, Jacob Butler get us started with step-ladder positioning for tomorrow's shows. Then later in Show 2, more big stars. 15-time major champion Jason Almonte, Kyle Troop, Anthony Simonson, and Packy Hanrahan will compete. In each show, each bowler is guaranteed 2 games. The top 2 move on to 1 game seeding round for his group. The bottom 2, the 3 and 4 seeds in tomorrow's step-ladder group finals. And with that, we welcome you to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This place is rocking, Randy. Wow.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
What a crowd, what an atmosphere. Dave Ryan alongside the Hall of Famer Randy Pedersen. They love him. We love the fact that number 8 is a big number here. This is the 8th PBA Tour Finals. We have 8 amazing bowlers here, the point total leaders over the last 2 years. But more than that, Randy, is at stake this weekend.
Absolutely. Player of the Year honors at stake at this year's Tour Finals. And what better player to start with than E.J. Tackett, your reigning Player of the Year, the #1 player on tour, leading the tour in just about every statistical category. What a season again for this man. When he gets to the World Series of Bowling, what does he do? He wins the Shark Championship and then wins another major, the World Championship. E.J. Tackett is the man to beat here.
What a start to the year for the real deal, Bill O'Neill, in the freezing cold of Wichita, Kansas. Red hot inside for his 3rd career major.
Well, it was sub-zero temperatures in Wichita, but nobody was hotter than Bill O'Neill. Capturing another major. The real deal just gets better with age.
Marshall Kent's 1st career major made his career, he told us yesterday. He's had a big season.
The best season of his young career, winning the Illinois Classic and then beating Anthony Simonson for his 1st major at the Tournament of Champions.
Are you ready for 5 shows over 2 days, 9 hours of live coverage here on CBS Sports Network?
It's like 3 football games.
We can't wait. Sold out crowd here in the Lehigh Valley, and we're getting ready for day 1. It's positioning round time here on CBS Sports Network. The PBA Tour Finals are on the way. Sold out house, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, hosting the PBA Tour Finals for the first time. Take a look, Randy, today's oral patterns. Left lane, Marshall Holman. The right lane, Johnny P.
Yeah, we'll probably see urethane going pretty straight on that right lane. Players will use reactive and hook it on the longer pattern. And Jacob Butler, well, he'll have both lanes to himself as the only southpaw.
So let's talk about the format again. We've got 4 superstar bowlers at Show 1, the same for Show 2, 8 total. Top 8 players, last 2 years, PBA Tour point totals. This is qualifying round day. The top 2 will bowl for the top seed in tomorrow's group step ladder. We have shows at 2, 4, and 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network tomorrow. 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern today. And when the dust all settles, we will crown a PBA Tour champion tomorrow.
The 2019 USBC Masters champion, 8-time titleist, Jacob Butler. The 2024 PBA Tournament of Champions winner, 7-time titleist, Marshall Kent. A 3-time major champion with 14 PBA Tour titles, Bill O'Neill. A 5-time major champion with 23 PBA Tour titles, E.J. Tackett.
Time to bowl. Bill O'Neill will get us going here in Bethlehem, about an hour and a half from his hometown, Pennsylvania. He's got lots of family and friends here. He told us yesterday 20 plus will be in the house watching him. But he hopes to win a PBA Tour Finals title for the first time. Today, let's start with a flat 10 for O'Neill.
10.
First shot for E.J. Tackett. Another huge season. Huge strike to begin his day.
No urethane for E.J. Tackett. Rarely do we see him use urethane. O'Neill, urethane spare ball, Dave.
Cross lane Randy, 10-pin got fat. He's been here for some Pro-Am events, exhibitions, but never competed in this bowling center until today for Bill O'Neill. Now it's Marshall Kent.
And that is urethane on the right lane, as we expected.
Let's get started. Little tap, 10-pin, down it goes.
Nice bump on the 10.
First time for Kent competing in the PBA Tour Finals. Here's Jacob Buttriff, a big Dallas Cowboy fan, big Neon Dion fan. The lefty. This is high. 247 for him.
Have not seen a lot of Jacob Buttriff in 2024.
By his own admission, a very tough season. Struggled with a lot of things on and off the lanes, but feels good entering the PBA Tour Finals, he told us yesterday. Back to O'Neill. Hometown favorite. That looks good. On the right lane.
And urethane also for O'Neill on that right lane.
Buttriff. No.
Nice part about this format, it's 2 games, right? And even if you don't have a good 2 games, you have live tomorrow.
Today's all about positioning. Everyone competes tomorrow as well. Step ladder finals in each group. The championship show at 6 Eastern. With the group winners head-to-head in a race to 2. Tackett. Oh, yeah.
What a game. What a talent.
This show, all one-handers. The next show, all two-handers. That's the way it worked out with the top 8 over the last 2 years. There you go, Jacob.
Wow, that one came back from Philly.
Took a hard right on the turnpike. Great crowd here. Raucous over the next 2 days. Missed the target there, 3-6. Top overall position here for E.J. Tackett. Avoids the double wood, just the 2-pin for him.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with that reactive ball on that right lane. He gets it too far right, and it won't get up the hill.
Left lane, Kent finishes up. Now calls Ossian, Indiana, Wells County near Bluffton home. E.J. Tackett. No problem there. Plenty of gas on that one. 23 titles, 5 majors. Player of the Year caliber season again for E.J. O'Neill didn't like it at all. That could have been a lot worse, just the 4-pin.
Yeah, that could have been way worse.
Here's Kent.
Nice.
All right, 7-pin late. Back to the real deal. Got him. As we talked about, Rant, 4 of the first 6 events of the year TV for O'Neal. Brilliant season. This is a season saver type event for Buttriff. He told us yesterday. He called it a roller coaster that was mostly going downhill. 247 there. Can't find the look on the left lane for sure. As we said, quite a rooting contingent for this guy. Not far from home. Perfection. Buttriff, that's better.
At the playoffs, we had dual patterns, and all the players like the left lane better. I wonder how it's going to spin here. Which lane will emerge as being the most consistent, easiest to strike on?
%82% of the vote. Player of the year last year went to EJ. This year it's going to be tight. But he told us yesterday if he wins this, it's in the bag. He feels.
Yeah,
You agree?
I think so.
Don't forget a commercial.
Be a third title with a major. 5 last year for EJ and player of the year for a second time. Jacob, right lane.
Think about this. EJ has a chance to break the season average record. Add that along with all of his other stats. I mean, even if he doesn't win this, I'm not sure he gets passed by anyone.
I'm with you, Rant. I think it's a tall order. On pace, all-time record, 230 plus average. It almost crossed over there and ends up with a baby split, 310 instead.
Marshall refusing to get it far enough to the right on that left lane. The longer the 2 patterns.
Nice fair shooting earlier for Buttriff.
Yeah, nice cover.
Well done by Kent. Takes care of the baby split.
Looks like I moved left.
2 games for each. And the top 2 seeds will have a positioning game as well on this show. The bottom 2. Good shot across the deck. Messenger for the 10. For Tackett. The Tackett 10-pin. Whoa. So 3 and 4 will be the 3rd and 4th seeds. Group step ladder play tomorrow.
Great shot by O'Neal. Nice messenger for Tackett.
Back to Kent. Now a Michigander.
Kent perfect on the right lane. Still looking for his first strike on the left. There you go.
Much better there, Jacob. Uto's dealing with a lot on and off the lanes with family, but feels as focused as he's been in months heading into the PBA Tour Finals here in Bethlehem. Underway in PA. 2024 PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network. For 7 years of this event, 3 players have won this title twice. One of those EJ Tackett 2019 in Vegas, Red Rock Hotel and Casino. Emotional for EJ. Knocked off Jacob Buttriff in a 9/10 frame roll-off. That was his 13th career PBA Tour title. Sponsored that year by Barbasol, a little shaving cream celebration for E.J. Tackett. Also won it in 2017. So he, Belmo, and Troop have each won the PBA Tour Finals twice. Simonson, the other winner in 2021. Back to position play here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. In the Lehigh Valley, Dave Rennie, our entire crew. 10-pin for Tackett. Bill could not overstate how important that Players' Championship was to his career. To begin 2024. They are chatting with him yesterday. Good shot, ring a 10-pin. Nice shot. EJ, new father. Everyone follows Boeing knows about Tripp. Eddie III, he's in the house along with Natalie here today. EJ told us yesterday he didn't practice as much in the preseason that he usually would because the baby's around. 10-pin for O'Neal there.
Yeah, a lot of things change when you have a newborn, right? You don't get to practice as much, and you can forget about playing golf.
And EJ and Marshall Kent and Randy Pedersen are outstanding golfers. There's Kent.
Well, it looked like he changed balls and moved in deeper, but still not enough angle through the front.
Since last year in Arlington, Washington, Butcher ends of the wins was won by Kyle Schruber last season. Outside Seattle. Marshall said best season for him so far in his fantastic young career. TOC title in Akron. LA Classic, which was his first singles title since 2017. A.J. Johnson did Marshall 214-180 in the title match. Tackett has been just splendid this year, 10-pin there. Tour record 5 straight shows this year.
Back-to-back week 10s for E.J. Tackett. You don't see that very often.
O'Neal. Okay, 8-pin this time.
Did you hear that?
I did. Nobody likes the 8-pin.
Yeah.
Should I bring it up? No.
No, you don't have to.
Some gas on that one, cross lane for the 10.
Pretty tight here through 6.5 frames.
8-pin for Bill. Got that. Just to his left, a few feet over. That's where the big rooting section is. I mean, 20-plus O'Neal fans. His family, his brother's family, lots of bowling buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it. Way off the mark. 6, 7, 8, 10. Lot there with a washout. Trying to gain some confidence. Good looking shot there. No break whatsoever in the 6-pin.
Just got to cut the head pin over in the 610 and hope you clean up the rest of that mess.
There's a lot up there for Kate. No. 610 stand. Open frame. That hurts. Again, everyone gets 2 games. Bottom 2 step ladder. Finals as a 3-4 seed in this group tomorrow. The top 2 one positioning seeding game to determine the top seed in the step ladder tomorrow. O'Neal, that looks good. Oh yeah. Crunches that 1-3 pocket with power. EJ. Nice.
Tackett, little 9-pin lead through 8 frames here in game 1, but still very close.
Jacob finding a rhythm after a rough start.
See if Marshall can give one a little room on this right lane.
Just straddled the pit. Tattoos the 1-3 pocket. EJ lost the TOC to Kent. Cross it over, almost a Brooklyn strike. 6-10 up. When he was going for his 3rd straight title. 2 World Series of Bowling wins in suburban Detroit for EJ this year. World Championship. Here's O'Neal. Nice. Okay.
And that's for the lead.
Man, when he throws a straight ball like that, got some juice on it.
That's how he hurt his bicep earlier in the season.
Incredible athlete. Butcher, a big Cowboys fan.
Oh my goodness.
Late 7.
There was a lot left on the deck there.
Frame of the 1st. Since then, he's been much better. Kent's Open came in the 7th. His night today, first game. Not help at all.
Needed it.
Tackett. 4-9 split. Low make percentage on that. See if EJ can make it happen. Cross lane, 10-pin Kent. Started practicing 3 months before the season started. He told us yesterday, Marshall Kent, 6 days a week, 2 hours a day plus, by himself, alone in the center of Michigan. Whoa, big whiff, big miss, loss in count for Tackett. Marshall thinks that made a huge difference with his career-type season in 2024. O'Neal. That's a 5-pin, so everyone's got their hand up around the bowling center for perhaps a beverage.
There you go.
As is tradition. It's a rare leave for a pro. Fairly common for some lead bowlers and
just won't trust it.
Amateurs, yep.
He won't trust it on that lane. They're all yelling swing juice.
Local brew here in Bethlehem.
Yeah.
He's got it, so he's got the 5-pin, he's good.
O'Neal, relax.
That'd be a big bill, wouldn't it? 4 bill. A few hundred swing juices.
Believe it or not, Jacob Butcher right now can double in the 10th and take game 1 and have, if Bill O'Neal strikes on this shot and Butcher strikes out, Butcher will have a 10-pin lead going into game 2.
No help again for the 10-pin.
Another Euro 10. Another ball change for Marshall? I don't know. Can't tell. Just not enough angle. He refuses to create more angle on that lane. He's afraid that if he creates too much, it won't get back. Now Butcher. Tackett opens for 203. O'Neal 216. Kent behind the 8 ball now at 178.
Hey, Tony, can we reset?
Waiting on a full rack here. Tony Lanning, our tournament director.
Yep.
So the numbers in. A few of the bowlers here already. It's all about the 2-game pinfall. See where things end up. It was a challenge this event. Dual oil patterns. Different approach for each. Different length for each. That's the first two here. He takes the lead. How about that? A tough start for Butcher.
Not to be. O'Neal.
2-4-7 for the lefty. One lefty in show two-hander and packing hand.
Started with an open, finished with an open.
O'Neal 216, Tackett 203. Butcher of Kent through 1 game of 2 guaranteed for each bowler here in Bethlehem. Coming up next, our coverage of the 2024 PBA Tour Finals continues. 4 more contenders square off in the ultimate clash of pins and precision for a chance at Sunday's semifinals and title match. Keep it here on CBS Sports Network. Simonson, Belmo, Troop, Hackey. Group 2. Two-handed superstars. 1 game complete. Bill O'Neal, 216. Got the top score. Game 2 is on the way.
All right, let's go down to the floor and talk to Bill O'Neal. Bill, you take down game 1. You've got a couple pin cushion going into game 2. Back at the playoffs, we had a dual pattern, and it seemed like all the players liked the left lane better. Which lane is the better of the 2 today?
I think they're pretty close, scoring pace-wise, for me anyway. I just got to figure out this right lane. You know, with the urethane ball, they transition a little quicker, and obviously you can see in the 10th frame by the 5 pin. I thought that did that one pretty good, and then the one in the fill ball, flat 10 too. So I'm going to have to try to either slow down here or move a little bit to the right, and we're going to sit down here in a second and figure out which one of those I'm going to do.
What's the telling sign that tells you it's time to get out of the urethane ball?
If I make a move left here and it doesn't do the right thing, then that's it. I don't usually try to, you know, do too many different things with it, especially with this one. It wants to stay a little straighter, so I like to keep this one a little more in front of me. And when I have to start hooking it a little bit more, that's when I put it away. But you know, we only have 1 game here, so I'm gonna see what the scoring pace is like before I decide to make any changes.
All right, Bill. Thanks. Best of luck, game 2.
Thanks, Randy.
Family and friends, Bill O'Neal, they're here from Langhorne, PA. Quick drive, all rooting on their guy. The hometown hero, Bill O'Neal from the Philly area. Game 2 is on the way. O'Neal the leader after the first of 2, guaranteed for these 4 superstar bowlers. It's the PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network. One game complete. Positioning play, PBA Tour Finals here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Sold out house. Rocking. And cheering for Randy Pedersen, of course. Pins through the first game of 2 guaranteed for each of the 4 bowlers in Group 1. It's the local hero, Bill O'Neal, 216. Reigning Player of the Year, possibly 2024 Player of the Year, E.J. Tackett, 203. 190 for Buttriff and 178 for the 2-time champ this year in Marshall Kent. It is total pinfall for 2 games and possibly a 3rd game for the top 2. Welcome back, Dave. Randy, impressions of game 1. Bill O'Neal is our leader so far.
Bill O'Neal missed the pocket once. Very consistent. didn't miss a spare, no open frames. EJ Tack at that big open late in the 10th frame. Marshall Kent struggled, never put a double together, shot 170. And just when it looked like Buttroff was out of it, right, he started with the open frame early. He had a chance to actually take game 1 lead. He opens in the 10th. Nobody's really running away with this right now. Nobody's really showing that they have complete dominance over this dual oil pattern. We'll see if that changes in game 2.
In our chat with Bill O'Neill yesterday, he talked about being the hometown hero, Bowen, an hour and a half from home. Sometimes that's added pressure, though, right? How do you think he's handling that so far?
Bill O'Neill handles pressure as well as anybody on this tour.
He's pretty good at it.
Absolutely.
So Jacob Buttroff, impressive in the first game after struggling all year. His first TV appearance since last year in the PBA Tour Finals. Are you surprised that he looks pretty good through one game?
I mean, I think he looks okay, but he needs to execute better.
All right. Game 2 is coming up here from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network. Sold out, crowd is ready. Game 2 positioning play is next. The PBA is proud to have bowlers to Veterans Link as the official charity of the PBA Tour. And today's PBL salute to veterans. We welcome U.S. Army E4 George Morgan, who served for 3 years. Also Tom Anthony, U.S. Navy 3rd class radar man, retired. Thanks so much for your service. To donate, go to bbl.org. Tonight, 7 Eastern, the gridiron heats up. CFL Clash as the Elks host the Rough Riders. Watch all the action unfold here on CBS Sports Network.
Wait, Canadian football already?
CFL action on CBS Sports Network, Randy. It's going to be awesome.
Didn't Warren Moon play in the CFL? Hey, I know you were preoccupied.
I love Warren Moon. And yes,
what I heard you say was radar. Now, did Warren Moon play in the CFL?
Yes.
All right. And won a bunch of Grey Cups, didn't he?
Grey Cup champion many times. And as a huge Viking fan, I love Warren Moon. Tap 10 pin there.
How many of our viewers do you think are Googling Warren Moon right now?
The younger ones are, for sure, Rand.
Who the hell is Warren Moon?
I got a Vikings #1 jersey in the closet with Warren Moon's name on the back.
It's spectacular.
I'm a big skull guy.
But I don't know why do you keep bringing up Minnesota? He played for the Oilers.
And the Vikings. Here's Jacob Buttroff, big Neon Dion fan, as we see. Lifelong Cowboy fan.
Yeah, that's not Ezekiel Elliott's number. That's Dion's number. Yeah. Just ask him.
2-time Super Bowl champ, Deion Sanders. Once with the Cowboys.
This is the lane that's given him all the trouble right here. That's better. Now, see, that's what's creating the turmoil for him on that left lane, because now he gets it to the right spot and it doesn't get back. And that's why he has trouble trying to get it to the right on that left lane. This guy, no trouble.
Terrific.
Remember, the top 2 players after 2 games will bowl a head-to-head match to determine the 1 and 2 seed for tomorrow's stepladder finals.
The score next to the bowler's name in yellow, the first game score, so keep an eye on that. Double red 2-8.
Good cover.
Well done by Marshall Kent. O'Neill, the real deal. He's got so many family and friends here. Gotta be cool. Third PBA class this year. Brilliant season. Second at the Pete Weber Classic, third the Delaware Classic, second in the Roth Holman doubles with Belmo, lost to Barrett and Simonson. This guy has been fantastic too. last year, 2 this year. Kent. Alex go the right lane, Randy.
He's been good on that right lane. It's the left lane. Still no doubles.
Jacob.
Nice.
Retro has a 300 game in this event. Jacob, Florida. 2020. The last 2 years in suburban Seattle, we've had a total of 300 games.
That one hooked early.
2-0, 6-10. Second position after game 1. 9 spare double for EJ, game 2. 6-10 for O'Neal, but he's not happy. Illinois Classic champ this year for Kent. His first singles title since 2017. Okay. Striking a left hand.
Look at another ball on that lane for Marshall.
Gotta hurry. Does.
Sure would be nice to see Jacob turn it around, wouldn't it? I mean, what an amazing 2023 he had when he was 4th on the point list, and then this year was a complete disaster for Jake.
He said as much to us yesterday. Chance to salvage a season over 2 days in Pennsylvania, and he was relieved that there'd be 2 days of TV. Guaranteed for all 8 great bowlers here. Point total over the last 2 years. This guy by far the leader. Shot he won in there with a 10-pin.
I needed to throw it worse and it was struck.
111 titles between the 8 bowlers, 27 majors. Got a lot of titles, 5 lock Hall of Famers.
How many majors? 27?
32. Get that right.
32 majors total?
Yeah. 27. 15 for Belmont.
I was going to say over half of those by one guy.
Butra. .610 this time for Butters. 191st game for him.
Kent on his good lane, working on a double.
There it is. Turkey for Kent. Butra. 6-10 got that. The signage has been outstanding here.
Urethane still has a home on the right lane thus far for Bill O'Neal.
Oh, sweet. Peered that ball. Runs the 1-3 pocket. Tack it.
best in the sport, on tap for 9 hours of action.
What's better? Not much. 8th straight year you and I have called this event at CBS Sports Network. Love it. Fantastic showcase for the PBA Tour. 5th frame, trying for a 4-bagger here. Kent wants to make a run.
There you go. So now he got the ball in his hand that he has a little confidence in with that one shot that got back from that spot, which really helps run it. The next time on that left lane, Marshall executes perfectly.
Halfway home game 2. Marshall Kent looks pretty good here. Fantastic superstars on display in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. More on the way on CBS Sports Network. The on-lane graphics you see, including the oil patterns, which are projected on today's lanes, courtesy of Clutch Bowling. Looking awesome, as always.
Love me Clutch, man. You can see the oil pattern on both lanes. It's beautiful.
Dual pattern play again here, PBA Tour Finals.
Try to get a shot of that from our wonderful production crew. Bring it to you, folks.
Now the break, O'Neal, 6th frame, works on his tray.
There it is.
Real deal.
Oh,
okay.
The real deal, tripping a real 4-pin.
He appears befuddled. What a year for Tackett. What a shot.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was a slaughter. That was a 10-pin slaughter in the pit.
Double for Tackett. Buttroff, 6th frame. Looks for his 5th strike of this game. Got it.
Well, we all wondered if the lone lefties in each group would have an advantage. And here's Kent with 4 in a row.
6th frame, looks for the 5-bagger. Got it, trip 10-pin.
Yes, sir.
Got the nickel.
Kent the low man out right now. He needs to keep striking.
3rd and 4th place finishers after this game are done for the day. And will be the 3rd, 4th seeds in the stepladder group finals tomorrow.
Boys are heating up.
Frenzy finish here, game 2. O'Neal right at it. Straighter's greater. Everyone knew, based on his tremendous athletic abilities, that Marshall Kent could have a breakout season like he has in 2024.
Oh, my goodness. And that was pulled, and it stayed there. What a break for Marshall Kent. And that's a 6-bagger.
Butcher has been trying to return to that 2019 form for a while now. Watch it. Turn to the channel. And all the way back for a strike. That was wild.
He got it wide and it overhooked and went Brooklyn.
Strikes fast and furious here. 4-bagger potentially for O'Neal. Yes.
Don't look now, but we have 16 in a row thrown by these players.
Holy smokes. How about 17 for Tackett? Goes the 10-pin.
Another weak 10 on that right lane.
Butcher tries for the four-bagger.
No
way! How did the 7 not fall? The dreaded 7-10 split.
Well, the good news for Jacob, 3 of the 4 7-10s have been converted on television, have been by left-handers.
2021 U.S. Open Reno. Anthony Nair, the Ginger Assassin. Last time it was done. How about it, Jacob? 7 on 10 stands. That hurts for the pin total after 2 games. Marshall can. Perfect.
Marshall Kent, after a 178 start, can shoot 290.
Wow. That's a turnaround.
And that's a solid 9.
Wow, 9-pin stands. Good shot. And Jay incredulous at that result. Five-bagger O'Neal.
Yeah, and he can shoot 267.
Wow. These bowlers are sizzling here in game 2. 9-pin with some gas there for Tackett. Frustrated. Always ultra competitive. Wants to win everything he does. Turkey broken up by the 7-10 split for Buttriff in the 8th. His foundation frame. That's better. This guy's incredible. An absolute machine.
237 max for Tackett. Buttriff 244 max.
8 in a row for Kent. Tackett right lane. Oh, no shot. No break. Ring a 10-pin. For 6 in a row. Not this time, the big 4 stands instead. Which, as bowling fans know, has been done once on TV ever. Walter Ray Williams Jr., 2005, outside Atlanta. Well, frustrated Tackett annihilates the 10-pin. He headed down lane level. Talk to some bowlers in a moment. How about it, Bill, the big 4? Just 2. Takes the 4-7, leads the 6-10. That hurts. He and Buttriff both had nice strike streaks going until disastrous splits.
That one a strike. Yeah, why wouldn't it freaking strike? Worst one I freaking threw the whole freaking time over here, and of course that's the one that strikes. Gotta be kidding me.
EJ displeased for now. Buttriff to the 10th. No help on the 7. Well, Messenger swung by for a look-see, but did not tap it. Scintillating bowling for this guy. After a tough first game of 178, the low score. That seems like a distant memory now. Starts his 10th. Winning 10th pin. It was a great shot. And the strike streak comes to an end for Kent. What a run. 8 strikes in a row. Put himself in a great spot. Little tap on the 7th. Just enough. Randy Lane level now. Pin for Kent.
What a crazy finish, guys.
Yeah, how about this, Rand?
I mean, look
no!
at it. This is like all over. Marshall Kent with the lowest first game, the highest second game.
220 for Buttriff. Tough finish. Marshall Kent is the new leader after a brilliant second game. 178 ran in game 1, but
wow,
crushes it in game 2 for a 269. 447 overall 2-game pinfall. We saw the numbers. PBA Tour Finals roll on. Group 2 positioning around next on CBS Sports Network. The other 4 brilliant bowlers, part of the 8 here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And Randy's got the interview with some bowlers.
All right, with me, Bill and Marshall. Bill, I'll start with you. Things really heated up in game 2. Unfortunately, the big 4 there late. What changes do you make going up against Marshall for that 1-game match?
Yeah, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing on the right lane and keep the ball in front of me, and then on the left lane, just keep moving left and keep my speed soft. I actually didn't mind that big 4, so it just tells me I got to keep going for the left.
All right, Bill. Great. Best of luck in that next upcoming match. Marshall, worst game, game 1. Best game, game 2. You're the leader. 1 game to go to be the top seed in the stepladder finals. What changed?
I guess I just got a flair for the dramatic, something like that. I just started throwing good shots, and fortunately for me, a lot of them carried. And you know, I feel like comfortable with my ball reaction right now. So might make a move on the right lane. Your thing's starting to go a little long, but we'll just play it out and see what happens.
It looked like you made a bunch of moves and changes on the left lane. What did you find?
I just finally committed to a ball that I thought was going to work and just executed. It's simple as that.
All right, Marshall, good luck. Thanks.
Kent O'Neill head-to-head. 1 game to determine who the top seed will be in Group 1. The stepladder finals for that group tomorrow at the PBA Tour Finals. Want to finish game 2 here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. In the end, 2-pin difference between Kent and O'Neill. 447, 445. Tackett and Buttriff rounded out with 429 and 410. Total pinfall, Randy, 2 games. That was incredible to watch the end between the top 2. All right, Rand, let's take a look at our Go Bowling trivia question for today. How many of the 8 competitors, PBA Tour Finals, our 8 great bowlers, are currently Hall of Fame eligible in the performance category? Answer is coming up. Back in a moment. Back here in the Lehigh Valley, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. PBA Tour Finals rolling on CBS Sports Network day 1. So the Go Bowling trivia question: how many of the 8 competitors this year's PBA Tour Finals Hall of Fame eligible in the performance category? And the answer is, Randy, 5. Belmo, O'Neill, Simo, Tackett, and Kyle Troop.
Pretty strong. Pretty strong list there.
Pretty strong second game, Randy. That was impressive to watch. Marshall Kent just went berserk, took care of everything. So he and Bill O'Neill, the top 2 seeds, have the 1 game now to determine who the top seed will be for the Group 1 stepladder final tomorrow. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a turnaround for Marshall Kent there in game 2, huh? I mean, the guy slams an 8-bagger late and takes over the lead by 2 over O'Neill, but He finally found something on that left lane. Here's 7th frame. And yeah, he found some life. And that trip 9-pin there, obviously a great break for Marshall. Here's a 9th frame. And another great shot. Made enough ball changes and enough adjustments on that left lane to find something, and he finally got comfortable.
These are the Bowl TV highlights of the first 2 games. 6th frame, Bill O'Neill trying to stay neck and neck with Kent, and it was close as he got to the 9th frame and made things very interesting. In the end, 2-pin difference, Randy, between the top 2. Tackett and Jacob Buttriff, 3rd and 4th after 2 games, so they are the 3rd and 4th seeds in the stepladder Group 1 finals tomorrow on CBS Sports Network as our coverage rolls on the PBA Tour Finals. So this is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
O'Neill, Kent, head-to-head. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, the thing I think of is that O'Neill lost the lead in the 10th frame because of the Big Four. And then you heard him talking about the urethane on the right lane. Marshall made mention of the urethane on the right lane. And I think that's going to be the key, is can they stay in it? And if they can they strike and hit the pocket with the urethane balls on the right lane?
On the left lane, Marshall figured things out.
He did. And Bill's got the left lane as well.
Can't wait to watch it. Going to be fun coming up here on CBS Sports Network. Much more on the way as well. Next Sunday, 10 Eastern. Can't miss the action on the pitch. New clubs, Bay FC, Utah Royals face off for the first time ever. Catch the NWSL here on CBS Sports Network. O'Neill, Kent, 1 game to determine the top seed. Group 1 stepladder finals tomorrow at the PBA Tour Finals. CBS Sports recognizes Pride Month. Now is the chance to reflect, empower, unite, and celebrate the strength and resilience of the LGBTQ+ community. Sold Out House, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Kent, O'Neill, Commissioner Tom Clark there in the background. Ready to watch these two go head-to-head for the top seed in tomorrow's Group 1 stepladder finals. One game. Winner is number 1 tomorrow. Kent gets us started. Whoa, the Big Four again. Second time we see it.
Yeah, second time back-to-back on that left lane. The Big Four only made 1 time on the PBA Tour on television, and that's by the great Walter Ray Williams Jr.
And it remains the only time. Across Georgia.
And they talk about the 7-10 being tough.
Clearly, Big Four is tougher. Big numbers for the real deal. Game 2 is incredible. Right at it. That's the start you want when your opponent opens. Begin the match. Feel pretty good out of the gate to have a 12-pin lead. Into your second shot. Where is the help on the 7-pin? Where is it, Randy?
Oh, that was pretty good.
Unlucky. Nice shot by Bill on that left lane, and throws enough action over at the 7. Just nothing over there doing any kind of work for him.
Damn, that was good. That was pretty good.
Got a 7-pin. He liked that first shot.
Cheated back 1.
Bagger, game 2 for Bellcat, who had a low score after game 1. Well, ring intent pit. He flipped the script in game 2. One classic we talked about. One is major, second the Cheetah Championship, third Indiana Classic, lost to Troop. Tied for 5th. PBA playoffs, lost to Jesper Svensson. Last 10 pin there. Top 10 U.S. Open, top 20 World Championship. So really brilliant season for Kent.
Better shot.
He didn't stop at all in that second game, that's for sure. Now, he lives in Clarkston, Michigan, about an hour from Detroit.
Much better. The winner of this game gets the #1 seed for Group A stepladder finals tomorrow. And that's important for a couple of reasons. One, you get a choice of starting lane, and two, you only need to win one match to advance.
O'Neal had the choice in this match. Great start, great shot on the right lane because he's the 4th overall seed of the 8 here. Kent in the 5th position. Higher seed gets the choice in this seeding match for Group 1.
Looks like he's just piping that urethane on the right lane now. Just kind of right in front of him, like he said in the interview, and he's just going to pipe it right to the 1-3.
Left lane for Bell. This 2-pin could have been much worse for him.
How the hell did I big 4?
Did you hear that comment? He goes, how the hell did I big 4 on this lane here? It's like, wait, that's not hooking from there?
He's still wondering about it.
Damn.
14 titles, his 3rd career major came this year in Wichita to begin the season. More practice time, a better diet. He's been a big workout guy, but he's backed off with his muscle building to become a better bowler. No double wood, just a 2-pin there. It's been a great combination. Having practice 6 days a week. Holly Lane's up in Michigan.
Yeah, Andrew Anderson really hooked him up when Marshall came into town and got him sit up there at Holly.
Pretty cool. Has his own key to the place. That works out pretty well. He can practice a couple hours a day, as we talked about, all by himself. He likes the center to himself for practice. He told us yesterday, better spare shooter.
Except the Tournament of Champions.
Right, where he missed 9 single pin conversions, but it worked out pretty well. Sharpen those up this week in Bethlehem. Great shot left lane.
How about that one was close?
Let's go in here, Dave. on that left lane. You can see the old pattern, the ball getting just right of that light shaded area.
About 12 pins, works on a spare fifth frame, didn't like it. Drop 10.
Yeah, just a little right of where he wanted it.
As he told us, flight problems getting into Wichita. Severe winter storms and sub-zero temperatures. His equipment didn't make it with him. So he got in late, practiced late with other people's bowling balls until his gear showed up at the airport. And he won the tournament.
Yeah, I remember that week. I think the high was 1 while we were there. Oh, and I love Wichita. It's a great city, but man, was it cold, brutally cold. I think the Chiefs had a game right around that same time where everybody froze.
Left lane.
Good shot.
Little tap on the 10, but no luck there.
Chiefs-Dolphins playoff game, and it was freezing cold. Kansas City.
Dangerous temperatures, actually.
Dangerous, yeah.
20 below wind chill.
I mean, there's got to be a point in time where you just like, nah, I'm going to stay home and watch this. Right?
I love the NFL. If it was my favorite team, I probably wouldn't have done it.
No.
I'll be honest with you, it's too cold. Cross lane, got it. Halfway home, the top seed match here in Bethlehem. It's tight. It's O'Neal. It's Kent head-to-head. Who will be the top seed tomorrow in Group 1? We'll find out. PBA Tour Finals roll on here on CBS Sports Network. Subscribe to the PBA YouTube channel for classic telecasts, tournament highlights, and exclusive content, including live streams of the PBA LBC National Championships. Go to youtube.com/PBA to subscribe to the biggest bowling channel on YouTube. Special thanks and hello to Lee and Chris Nazan, owners of Steel City Bowl and Brews. Great to see them. Fantastic bowling folks in the Lehigh Valley, and the commissioners here, Tom Clark as well. PBA Tour Commissioner. Always great to see TC on board.
You know what I like most about this center? What Lee and his people have done? It feels like an old school bowling center. It just feels like a bowling center. I love it. This place is awesome.
Back to matter hand. All right.
And with that, it's all even.
All tied up, my friend. Great match here for the top seed for tomorrow's Group 1 stepladder final. The winner of each stepladder final tomorrow, Group 1 and Group 2, will play in a race to 2 championship match. 3 shows tomorrow, CBS Sports Network. 2, 4, and 6 Eastern. And when it's all done, 5 shows, 9 hours, we will crown a PBA Tour champion. First step toward that today. As you hear, the fans want a turkey. They're going to get it.
That was really good. Great execution there by Marshall Kent to put it right back on Bill O'Neal.
What a finish here. The top seed match. Kent up 10. With his turkey, 7th O'Neal works on spare. Pipes in. Direct hit.
O'Neal, the higher seed, has chosen to finish on the left lane. We'll have one more shot on that right lane in the night. That's it.
Strike ties it. There are the max numbers potentially for each. In the 8th for a tie. Oh. 4-pin
You gotta be kidding me with
stands.
that. You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, looks just a pinch in. And watch the shaded area down lane right there.
Got the 4, got the mark, but he wanted a strike. And Marshall into his 8th, up 10. Chance here for the 4-bagger and a 20-pin lead. He's in the driver's seat for sure. Check that win probability. Just Right Strike brought to you by Bear. Just Bear, the mindful choice for high-quality protein with no antibiotics ever. Just Right, Just Bear.
Just inside a second arrow, and he liked it as soon as it left his hand, and for good reason.
Big strike. 20 to the foundation frame. A 5-bagger. 30-pin lead. Left lane. Oh, yeah. Trip 10-pin. Great shots. He is on fire. Night for O'Neal. But he's in a huge hole now. Just enough on number 10.
Yeah, watch the 6-pin second from the right, just barely catching up to the 10. But unfortunately, I think it's a little too late. Max score for O'Neal, 218. Marshall Kent can shoot 248.
Told us yesterday, so excited to have that big season. Be on TV a lot. For the first 6 shows. Not the finish he wanted. All right, 2-10 split. And it's going to be Kent. Take the top seed here.
What a comeback. What do you shoot game 1? 170 something?
180, isn't it?
I got 178.
178 for Kent game 1. All right, Bill O'Neal will be the 2. And now Kent steps up with a chance to make this official. 178, 269. Script flipper in game 2. Incredible. Come on. Fans excited. Kent's excited. Marshall Kent is your top seed. And the 178 game seems like a distant memory to be in competition here today in Bethlehem. Man, oh man, is he locked in. Crowd into it. Why not? All right, one more time. An 8-bagger in game 2 would like to do the same thing to finish the position in game. How about it, Marshall? Oh, yeah! Wow. Incredible bowling. 269, 248. The satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Marshall Kent RP was awesome in the last 2 games.
Boy, did that turn around quick.
Blows the doors off O'Neal. 248-186 in the top seed game. So Group 1 top seed, that man right there. Having a career season, Marshall Kent. Back here, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Stepladder for tomorrow. Group 1, Marshall Kent was fantastic in the last 2 games. Tackett Buttriff will start as the 3 and 4 seeds. O'Neal takes on the winner of match 1, and Marshall Kent will wait to the top of the stepladder. 1 match to win Group 1. Hopefully make the championship show, which is also tomorrow at 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network. Randy standing by with Marshall Kent.
All right, Dave, thanks. And Marshall, what a turnaround from game 1. But it's kind of like what you've done with your life over the last year and a half. You've made some big changes, and things have really turned around for you. You're having a career year here in 2024. Can you share with us some of the changes you've made to get you to this point?
Yeah, just being healthier overall. The move to Michigan definitely helped out a lot. You know, Cassandra's been a big motivator of mine, and just kind of putting the time in, staying healthy, you know, staying out of bad habits, and here we are. Kind of funny how that works, huh?
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I have a lot of bad habits. But, Marshall, how important is it for you to be the #1 seed going into your group in the stepladder finals tomorrow?
Well, it's huge because the last match is a race to 2. So even if I don't get off to a hot start, I still have the game 2 and the roll off. And, you know, hopefully we bowl well enough where it doesn't come down to that. But it's nice going into it knowing I can have a little bit of a cushion. And kind of like you saw today, game 1 was a bit rough, but I finally got my feet under me and started throwing some good shots and got everything turned around. So you never know.
All right, man, thanks. Look forward to seeing some more action from you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You got it.
Hey, Randy Marshall, thanks so much. 258.5 were the last 2 games. The average for Marshall Kent, 231.7 is average for 3 games. And he is the top seed in Group 1 of the PBA Tour Finals.
CBS Sports Network is presented by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to GoBowling.com to find a center near you.
Group 1 stepladder is set for tomorrow. We know Marshall Kent is the top seed. He will await the stepladder as it climbs up. Tackett Buttriff the first match. O'Neal the winner of match #1, then Marshall Kent against the winner of match #2. That's how Group 1 shook out today here in Bethlehem. At the top of the hour, we'll have the Group 2 PBA Tour Finals positioning for today with Simonson, Belmo, Troop, and Packy. 3 of the 4 have won this event multiple times, and they're joined now by Randy.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. They know how to win this event, and 3 of the best players on tour, the winningest player in major championship history. But I'm going to start with Kyle. You've won this twice. How much of that experience can you lean on going into today?
I would say a little bit, Randy. You know, I feel like when I get to the late events, the later events later in the year where I've bowled well throughout the year, it gives me a lot of confidence coming in. The crowd seems pretty electric here as well, so pretty excited to take the lanes and, you know, that first strike, hear the crowd roar. I think it's going to be a good time.
All right, Kyle, thanks. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Jason, another winner of this event. You've watched the bowling today. What game plan have you come up with to help you get that #1 seed moving into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the most obvious thing is it doesn't really matter what position you start in. There's potential there for a lot of strikes to catch up. The way the transition seems to happen as well is you can lose it, find it, lose it again, find it again. So it's one of those things where you just kind of got to dig in deep, take what you can get, and then hopefully you find it with a bit of time up your sleeve, you can catch the other guys ahead of you.
All right, man, thanks. Good luck. Simo, take us through what it's like for you when you're strategizing on not only what ball to throw, but how to play the lanes.
You know, it's just we try to use our practice session as best as possible, try some things out, and you just got to make an educated guess. Sometimes it's going to work out in your favor, sometimes it's not. So just kind of got to live and die with it, and be willing to change game plans at any moment.
Is the backup ball in play today?
I don't think I'll be using the backup ball today. I'll leave Packy over there by himself, and hopefully we can keep up.
All right, man. Good luck.
I'll just step back in here, Ren.
Hey.
So the first show, all one-handers. Second show, you just interviewed 3 of the spectacular two-handers we're about to see. And Marshall Kent, of course, wins the Group 1 top seed.
Right.
Your impressions of his day. I mean, the first game was okay, we're 178. And then he just rolled in the last 2. How do you do it?
I think he said it best. He got his feet underneath him. And once he had that happen, he was able to execute. He had a really good idea of what the lanes were giving him, but he wasn't executing very well early on. Once he got his legs underneath him, he was fine, and he showed it.
Really confident in the last 2 games. Remarkable for Marshall Kent. So he's got to relax now, as he said. He's got the advantage of playing with the race to 2 in the championship to try to win Group 1. So we talk about Group 2 coming up, top of the hour. You just talked to 3 of these fantastic future Hall of Famers. We've got another star-studded cast on the way.
Yeah, no thumbs in play coming up. I mean, all two-handers, all powerhouses. And, you know, when you talk Troop, Belmonte, and Simonson, they're 3 of the biggest names on our tour. But Packy Hanrahan's the only southpaw. And if he has a look and he gets hot, don't underestimate Packy.
Jacob Buttriff, the lone lefty in show 1 with all the one-handers. And Packy gets a love here in Bethlehem. I thought it was interesting in talking to the bowlers yesterday. They felt relaxed because they knew they had 2 days of bowling on TV, right?
Right.
But it got intense in the last couple games there with our superstar bowlers on the lane.
Yeah, because it's so important to grab that #1 seed knowing that you have a 2-game match, right? And that's really big. We all know how hard it is to win in a 1-game match. You get 2 games, that's a big advantage.
Fantastic bowling so far here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the 2024 PBA Tour Finals. Top of the hour, Group 2. There's Belmo. 15-time major champion Jason Belmonte. Bunch of future Hall of Famers are on the air in show 2. It's on the way on CBS Sports Network. Fantastic bowling. Marshall Kent in the 3rd game for positioning. He is the top seed as he runs away from Bill O'Neill. Fantastic effort for Marshall. We'll see him again tomorrow. Now for Randy Pierce and the entire crew, it's Dave Ryan saying so long for now from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We're back after the break to bring you more PBA action as we continue the PBA Tour Finals. It's been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.